There's a version of you out there that has everything you want. The body, the money, the woman, the peace, my friend. And you know he exists because you think about him every once in a while, huh? So the question is, why aren't you him right now? Every man has this ghost version of himself in his head. This man wakes up with purpose. He trains without negotiating with himself if he should go or not today because he maybe doesn't feel like it. It's this version of yourself who eats clean because that's just what he does, not because he's trying for 1 week. It's the version who has his money right, who walks into a room and people feel his energy. You see him in your head late at night when you're scrolling and suddenly stop and think, fuck, what am I doing with my life? And this ghost, my friend, is not a fantasy. This ghost is who you were supposed to become. And the distance between you and him, well, that's what's keeping you up at night. And you might not be aware of it, right? But if there's something that keeps you up at night, that's boggling your mind, there's a little something. That's it. You're not reaching your potential, my friend. And you might point your fingers at your job, your eggs, or your bank account. That's not it. It's the gap between who you are and who you know you could be. My friend, you can lie to everybody else, but you cannot lie to yourself when you're up in the night. You know you're not training like you should. You know your screen time is just embarrassing. You know you eat garbage and then you wonder why you have no energy. You know you keep starting shit and never finish it. You know you waste your energy on women who don't deserve it. You know all of this because you're a smart man. Actually, you're quite smart. And that's the worst part of it. Because if you didn't know, it wouldn't hurt, but you do know. And you choose comfort anyway. So, what is it that most men do with this kind of pain? Well, they hide it behind masks. Mask one, my friend, is scrolling. Does it sound familiar? You numb yourself with the phone 8 hours or more per day of doing nothing, reels, explicit content, content about discipline for men who actually have it. And then you watch them because you get this little dopamine hit. And it feels like you're doing something, but you're not doing shit at all. But you lie to yourself somehow. But actually, you just looked at another man living his life and the life you actually want for yourself. But nothing changed for you. Mask 2, my friend, is blaming. Happens all the time. Men blame women, society, boss, parents, the country. If I only had more money, or if only women weren't like this, or if I only had better genetics. Cannot hear it anymore. Blaming feels good because it removes responsibility. But it also removes your power. You give away your power. Every time you point a finger outward, you give away your ability to change, right? And remember, each time you point with a finger at something or somebody else, 3 fingers point at the real cause of the issue. Mask 3, my friend, the Monday reset. New week, new plan, new gym, new genre. And it works for maybe 2 weeks, huh? Then one bad day comes, you're back to where you started. Scrolling, skipping, eating garbage. And now you even feel worse because you proved yourself again right. I can stick to anything. And the real problem, my friend, is none of these masks work. And you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. We are aware. We are aware essentially. The scroll doesn't fix you. The blame doesn't fix you. The Monday reset doesn't fix you. Because the man who's hiding his real self behind these masks is still the same man underneath. And that man has no identity and he doesn't know who he is. And that's the issue. He wakes up every morning with no anchor, no mission, no clarity. And it's basically like shooting bow and arrow. If you don't have a goal where to let the arrow fly at, all right? Regardless of which direction you shoot the arrow in, it's all wrong because there's no goal for you. It doesn't make sense. So this man with no clarity, no mission, no anchor, he reacts to his phone, his emotions, to women, whatever is the loudest right now, right? He doesn't need his life. His life leads him on a leash. He's like a leaf in the wind. A bit here, a bit there, but whatever. No structure, no nothing, bro. And remember, every day you don't change, the gap gets wider between the man you could have been and the man you are right now. Because you're losing time effectively. This is not an unlimited resource. Think about it. And let me tell you something. I was that man. I was I was even worse than that man. I was sleeping in the staircase of a supermarket because of my destructive behavior. I took a lot of drugs, took bad decisions, and what other people used to clean their shoes on, I wrote it, had it as a pillow for myself. And the version of myself where I am right now and today was so far away, I couldn't even imagine me. But the difference is I didn't have this information I'm providing you right now. I didn't have a coach or something. I had to do this shit by my own. I needed to become a different man and not improve the man I was. No, my solution was a different identity. I replaced my old self. So over the last years, I perfected what I now call the alchemy of will. A whole change of identity through a framework I established for myself. This got me literally away from being homeless, from being a drug addict, and later in my life from being lost with countless of women, to now living a life aligned in peace with a proper body, proper mindset, proper people around me. This perfect version of you is not a fantasy, and he's not some unreachable ideal. No, he's a blueprint. He's showing you exactly who to become, but he won't wait forever because time is passing by and nobody of us is getting younger. Every year that passes, every one day that resets, every night you scroll instead of building, he fades a little more. Memento mori. Be aware that you will die. And one day you might wake up and he's gone. Because there's no time for you to build this new identity, this discipline, this energy you need. At some point you're old, miserable, and I could have been. But then you don't have the energy to change anymore, my friend. And this is real. And you should be fearing that. Just a little reminder. So you have two options right now, my friend. Close this video, scroll to the next one. That's what your old self does. Same pattern. You know it, we know it. Or look at yourself tonight and ask one question, just one. Am I becoming him? Or am I running away from him? If you're ready to stop running, I work with Men One-on-One, 90 days identity transformation. Link in the description. Give me your time and I will change your life. Stay strong. See you in the next one.